Right, I'm just going to do a little demonstration of how to tie what must be my #1 top amazingly effective, brilliant top dropper fly for sea trout. It's really great fly, and we'd nearly always have this on the top dropper. It's a very easy fly to tie, and you really need to fish it on a floating line to get the best results. It needs to be fished really just subsurface, so just below the surface, and it'll wake a little bit sometimes on the faster current, but it doesn't matter. It's quite an amazingly effective fly. If it has a name, I'm not absolutely certain of it, but I think it might be called Pilkington's Bumble. It's got a fairly straightforward black wool body. I guess you could use any kind of floss for this. I don't think it really matters that much. And then let's trim that back. Oh.
John Cale there, Gatesville and Point East from a lovely record is called Walking on Local.
And then, quite key to its success, in my opinion anyway, is
he just signed it for me. It's a nice gesture. The only two people who ever signed the record without me actually asking are John Cale and Paul McCartney.
the black palmed body.
He's bound to ask me at some point, isn't he?
So,
and it's a great record, Walking on Locust. I can recommend it to you. This is the Freak Zone on BBC Six Music, stuart.sixmusic@bbc.co.uk.
put a little fold in the feather there, just to hold it in a bit better.
This week from 1971 is arguably the finest. Fragile by Yes, another track from you now, South Side of the Sky.
Slightly awkward doing it this angle for the camera, but don't worry, you can get the idea. You just wind the black, so it's all black. Oof. Bother. I'm just going to start again on that hackle. So quite close turns, because you want it to, that hackle gives it a bit of sort of buoyancy and helps it just to make that, I think where it fishes most effectively, it's just quite literally just below the surface, so it's kind of in the film, as they say, and I mean, I think we all have our favourite flies. You just wind the wire back up. You can use an oval tinsel for this, but I like to use wire because it seems like a bit stronger holding the palmed hackle on. Couple of turns on there. Yeah, everyone has their favourite flies, but this, I mean, I think it's probably on the smaller sizes. I tie it on size 8s usually. On smaller sizes, probably be a good trout fly. As a matter of fact, I've seen something similar fished on the Corrib, and then what you need is one of these teal. That goes on there. I think, but for my money, I mean, this is such an effective. It'll take little hurling. Even on a size 8, you'll get little hurling on it. You'll get whole range of sea trout on it, right up to the biggest sea trout I've ever had. I've caught on this, and the dropper, it just seems such an important fly to fish on when you're sea trout fishing. I mean, I think that 70% of the sea trout I catch are caught on the dropper. So there's, you put your hackle on there, and then I guess this is probably not necessary, but you know what, you get into the habit of doing these things and it seems like vital after a while. But I tend to put in a couple of jungle cockchoots. Something about them, I mean, at the end of the day they cost a small fortune, but they do give me a bit of confidence in the fly, you know, and then when you got confidence in the fly, maybe you're fishing a bit better, I don't know. That's what people say. You'd want a slightly neater head than that if you're doing it at home. That's too tight a head, but bugger it, it'll be alright for demonstration purposes. Yeah, it'll catch fish too. And there you have it. What we think is the Pilkington's bumble, but what I can tell you may or may not be the Pilkington's bumble, but it is by far and away the best top dropper fly I've ever fished for sea trout, and I would be very loath to change the top dropper fly. You'd want a slightly smaller head, but you get the idea.